Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Alvarez in that one. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
See the heavy breathing. Hold it right there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A true champion knows how to... The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3. 10, you're out!
So time to go celebrate after a knock. Terrence Bud Crawford, the Undisputed. And this one has all high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. That jab doesn't score. A perfect counter lands. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Missing with that right hook. A straight right just misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Hold it right there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Hold that thought. Oh, my word. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you all right.
All right, Alvarez in that. Here we go for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing, sir? The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Can we continue?
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. All right, Alvarez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be... There's the bell for round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They both want the knockout. The straight right just misses. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
8. Liberty, are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter shot. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Alvarez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are the field. You're smart.
Listen, he's switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Just back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Brave one. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Do back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Just start sticking a few body shots.
Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
And down goes Crawford. How about that technique on that headshot?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your breath.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez, big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.
There can only... Not too many seats to be had in this arena. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Tried to score with a jab. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The left hook scores. Lands the jab. The left jab is landing at will. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I think they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Got him with a left hook. This is a high up. Hold that thought. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about low. Let's get it started in round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Swing and a miss with that hook. Just missing with the right uppercut. Big shots from both these fighters. Hold that thought! Dalton Smith just took a big shot. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Clean left jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook just can't find the target. Swing and a miss with that jab. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
And that straight got him. The straight right just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Big hook doesn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma. There's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, my word. Dalton Smith, look out. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how... There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And he caught him with a left hook. A stiff jab. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
These are not...
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, my word. Dalton Smith, look out! Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have. And...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. He somehow weathered the storm.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. There's 1, 2 straight down.
Now listen, kid. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this fight.
Great round. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
Box, be smart, get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Just a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in.
But he's ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Right hook just missed. Lomachenko in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
And Thunder Smith goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That jab doesn't score. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before. Now they're doing it again. And look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way. What tactics. What a game plan. What a result.